Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for the last case of John Morley. So, dear viewers, this particular video game released, today in fact, and I know exactly what you're thinking. OCG, you oh so talented chap who likes to don a Sherlock Holmes disguise from time to time and go out into the streets of London to solve crimes, aided by his pet guinea pig, John Watson. What the hell is this video game? And I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. This is essentially a murder mystery, or detective story if you will, in which we play as Detective John Morley, as he attempts to uncover dark secrets in a forgotten murder case. 'Tis a story full of mystery, full of clues and evidence, and full of more twists and turns than you would find upon the face of a 104-year-old man. So let's review this murder mystery video game the only way I know how, badly. And let me just say, dear viewers, that I happen to be something of a connoisseur of murder mysteries. When I say connoisseur, what I really mean is I love the bloody things. Be it movies, be it television programs, be it Agatha Christie and Hercule Poirot, or be it a well-hung Jack Russell with a magnifying glass. I love all of them. So you can imagine my excitement that I sat down to play this game. And not only did I discover that this is a fantastic little mystery, but it's also pretty ooky spooky in places, as my soiled underpants will attest. Yes, a couple of jump scares took me by surprise, in a way I haven't felt since I was sitting in the local gentleman's bathroom and noticed that in the cubicle there was an oddly shaped hole cut into the side of it. The gameplay is pretty self-explanatory, played from a first-person perspective. You'll explore an Edie mansion and some other locations that I won't spoil for you here, reading notes. That was weird the way I said notes there, almost like I changed accent. Anyway, reading notes, collecting clues, finding keys to doors, and generally just starting to put the pieces of this mystery together. And I was gripped the entire time, in a way I haven't felt since that time I accidentally got my genitals trapped in a vice. And though I actually solved the game's big, massive, shocking twist long before the game told me so, I think it will surprise quite a lot of you out there who are maybe not murder mystery aficionados like my good self. All I'll say is, bravo, game developer, bravo. And while you might be thinking that this game visually isn't quite up to the standard of those bloody AAA titles out there, let's all remind ourselves, dear I can't speak today. Let's all remind ourselves, dear viewers, this is an indie title, and as such, we're not expecting AAA visuals here. We're just expecting a damn good story, some nice gameplay, value for money, and the odd shower scene or two. And while this game doesn't provide any shower scenes, dreadful shame, it does provide those other things that I mentioned. Oh, and a haunting soundtrack as well. I almost forgot to mention that. Soundtrack, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed my time with the last case of John Morley. It kept me guessing through most of the game, has a nice atmosphere, some good writing, mediocre voice acting, but no game's perfect. Sometimes you just have to work with what you've got. That's why I have fashioned myself a papier-mâché attachment that I can strap on to... that means that the last case of John Morley is splendid. And if you're a fan of murder mysteries, detective games, then I insist, nay, demand that you download this game right bloody now. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another review from yours truly. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.